What shall we do, Enobarbus?
Think and die.
Is Antony or we in fault for this?
Antony only that would make his will lord of his reason. What though you fled from that great face of war, whose several ranges frighted each other? Why should he follow? The itch of his affection should not then have nicked his captainship. 'Twas a shame no less than was his loss to course your flying flags and leave his navy gazing.
Prithee, peace.
Is that his answer?
Aye, my lord.
The Queen shall then have courtesy, so she will yield us up.
He says so.
Well, let her know it. To the boy, Caesar, send this grizzled head, and we will fill thy wishes to the brim with principalities.
That head, my lord.
To him again. Tell him he wears the rose of youth upon him, from which the world should note something particular. His coin, ships, legions may be a coward's. I dare him, therefore, to lay his gay caparisons apart and answer me decline, sword against sword, ourselves alone. I'll write it. Follow me.
Yes. Like enough, I battled Caesar, unstate his happiness, and be staged to the show against a sworder, that Antony should dream, knowing all measures, the full Caesar will answer his emptiness. Caesar, thou hast subdued his judgment too.
A messenger from Caesar.
What? No more ceremony. Admit him, sir.
Mine honesty and I begin to square. The loyalty well held to fools does make our faith mere folly. Yet he that can endure to follow with allegiance a fallen lord does conquer him that did his master conquer, and earns a place i' the story.
Caesar's will?
Here it apart.
Oh, none but friends. Say boldly.
So happily are they friends to Antony.
He needs as many, sir, as Caesar has, or he needs not us. If Caesar please, our master will leap to be his friend. For us, you know, whose he is we are, and that is Caesar's.
So, thus then, thou most renowned, Caesar entreats not to consider in what case thou standst, further than he is Caesar.
Go on. Right royal.
He knows that you embrace not Antony as you did love, but as you feared him. The scars upon your honour, therefore, he does pity as constrained blemishes, not as deserved.
He is a god, and knows what is most right. Mine honour was not yielded, but conquered merely.
To be sure of that, I will ask Antony.
Shall I say to Caesar what you require of him? For he partly begs to be desired to give. It much would please him that of his fortunes you should make a staff to lean upon. But it would warm his spirits to hear from me that you had left Antony and put yourself under his shroud, the universal landlord.
What's your name?
My name's Demetrius.
Most kind messenger, say to great Caesar this in deputation. I kissed his conquering hand. Tell him I am prompt to lay my crown at its feet, and there to kneel, till from his all-obeying breath I hear the doom of Egypt.
'Tis your noblest course. Give me grace to lay my duty upon your hand.
Your Caesar's father oft, when he hath mused of taking kingdoms in, bestowed his lips on that unworthy place, as it rained kisses.
Favours? By Jove that thunders. Approach there, you kite! Now, gods and devils, authority melts from me of late. Have you no ears? I am Antony yet! Take hence this jack and whip him.
Better playing with a lion's whelp than with an old one dying.
Moon and stars, whip him! Were it 20 of the greatest tributaries that do acknowledge Caesar, should I find them so saucy with the hand of she here? And what's her name, since she was Cleopatra? Oh, whip him, fellows, till like a boy you see him cringe his face and whine aloud for mercy. Take him hence.
Mark Antony!
Take him away! Being whipped, bring him again. This jack of Caesar shall bear as an errand to him. Are you a half-blasted head? I knew you. Ah! Have I my pillow left unpressed in Rome? Forborne the getting of a lawful race, and by a gem of women, to be abused by one that looks on feeders?
Not my lord!
Oh, you've been a boggler ever!
Oh, it's come to this!
I found you! As a morsel, cold upon dead Caesar's trencher. Nay, you were a fragment of Gnaeus Pompey's. Besides, what hotter hours, unregistered in vulgar fame, you have luxuriously picked out.
Wherefore is this?
To let a fellow that will take rewards and say God quit you. Be familiar with my playfellow, your hand, this kingly seal and plighter of high hearts. Oh, that I were upon the hill of Bashan to outroar the horned herd. Is he whipped?
Soundly, my lord.
Cried he and begged thee pardon.
He did ask favour.
That thy father live. Let him repent thou wast not made his daughter. And be thou sorry to follow Caesar in his triumph, since thou hast been whipped for following him. Henceforth, the white hand of a lady feed at thee. Shake out a look on it. Get thee back to Caesar. Tell him thy entertainment. Say that he makes me angry with him, for he seems proud and disdainful, harping on what I am, not what he knew I was. He makes me angry! And at this time most easy 'tis to do it. When my good stars, which were my former guides, have empty left their orbs and shot their fires into the abysm of hell. If he mislike my speech and what is done, tell him he has Scarus, my enfranchised bondman, whom he may at pleasure whip, or hang, or torture, as he shall like to quit me. Urge it thou. Hence with thy stripes. Be gone.
Have you done yet?
Alack, our terrene moon is now eclipsed, and it portends alone the fall of Antony.
And I must stay his time.
To flatter Caesar, would you mingle eyes with one that ties his points?
Not know me yet.
Cold-hearted toward me.
Oh, dear. If I be so, from my cold heart, let heaven engender hail and poison it in the source, and the first stone drop in my neck. As it determines, so dissolve my life. The next, Caesarean smite, till by degrees the memory of my womb, together with my brave Egyptians all, by the discandying of this pelleted storm, lie graveless, till the flies and gnats of Nile have buried them for prey.
I am satisfied. Caesar sets down in Alexandria, where I will oppose his fate. Our force by land hath nobly held. Our severed navy too have knit again, and fleet threatening, most sea-like. Where hast thou been, my heart? Dost thou hear, lady? If from the field I shall return once more to kiss these lips, I will appear in blood. I and my sword will earn our chronicle. There's hope in it yet.
That's my brave lord.
I will be treble-sinewed, hearted, breathed, and fight maliciously.
It is my birthday. I'd thought to have held it poor. But since my lord is Antony again, I will be Cleopatra.
We will yet do well.
Call all his noble captains to my lord.
Do so. We'll speak to them. And tonight I'll force the wine peep through their scars. Come on, my queen. There's sap in it yet. The next time I do fight, I'll make death love me. For I will contend even with his pestilent scythe.
He'll outstare the lightning. To be furious is to be frighted out of fear, and in that mood, the dove will peck the estrage. And I see still a diminution in our captain's brain restores his heart. When valour preys on reason, it eats the sword it fights with. I will seek some way to leave him.
He calls me boy, and chides as he had power to beat me out of Egypt. Demetrius he hath whipped with rods, dares me to personal combat. Caesar to Antony. Let the old ruffian know I have many other ways to die. Meantime, laugh at his challenge.
Caesar must think. When one so great begins to rage, he's hunted even to falling.
Give him no breath, but now make boot of his distraction. Never anger make good guard for itself.
Let our best heads know that tomorrow, the last of many battles we mean to fight. Within our files there are of those that served Mark Antony but late, enough to fetch him in. See it done. And feast the army. We have store to do it, and they have earned the waste. Poor Antony.
He will not fight with me, Domitius.
No.
Why should he not?
He thinks being 20 times of better fortune, he is 20 men to one.
Tomorrow, soldier, by sea and land I'll fight. Or I will live, or bathe my dying honor in the blood shall make it live again. Would thou fight well?
I'll strike and cry, take all.
Well said. Come on, call forth my household servants. Let's tonight be bounteous at our meal. Give me thy hand. Thou hast been rightly honest. So hast thou. Thou, and thou, and thou. Well, you've served me well, and kings have been your fellows. Well, my good fellows, wait on me tonight, scan not my cups, and make as much of me as when mine empire was your fellow too, and suffered my command.
What does he mean?
To make his followers weep.
Tend me tonight. Maybe it is the period of your duty. Haply you shall not see me more. Or if, a mangled shadow. Perchance tomorrow you'll serve another master. I look on you as one that takes his leave. Mine honest friends, I turn you not away, but like a master, married to your good service, stay till death. Tell me tonight 2 hours. I ask no more, and the gods yield you for it.
What mean you, sir, to give them this discomfort? Look, they weep, and I, an ass, am onion-eyed. For shame, transform us not to women.
Oh, now the witch take me if I meant it thus. Grace grow where those drops fall. Know, my hearts, I hope well of tomorrow, and will lead you, where rather I'll expect victorious life than death and honor. Let's to supper. Well, come and drown consideration.
Brother, good night. Tomorrow is the day.
That will determine one way. Fare you well. Heard you of nothing strange about the streets.
Nothing, what news?
Belike 'tis but a rumour. Good night to you.
Also, good night.
Soldiers, have careful watch.
And you. Good night. Good night.
Here we. And if tomorrow our navy thrive, I have an absolute hope our landmen will stand up.
'Tis a brave army, full of purpose.
Peace. What noise?
List.
Hark.
Music in the air.
Under the earth.
It bodes well, does it not?
No! Peace, I say! What should this mean?
'Tis the god Hercules, whom Antony loved, now leaves him.
Follow the noise. So far as we have quarter, let's see how it will give off.
Content.
Content.
'Tis strange.
Eros, mine armor. Eros!
Sleep a little.
No, my chuck. Eros, come. Mine armor, Eros. Well, come, good fellow, put mine iron on. If fortune be not ours today, it is because we brave her. Come.
Nay, I'll help too. What's this for?
Oh, let be, let be. Thou art the armorer of my heart. False? It's false. This.
Truthla, I'll help. Thus it must be.
Well, well. We shall thrive now. Seest thou, my good fellow? Go, put on thy defences.
Briefly, sir.
Is not this buckled well?
Rarely, rarely. He that unbuckles this till we do please to doff it for our repose shall hear a storm. Oh, thou fumblest, Eros. And my queen's a squire more tight at this than thou.
Dispatch.
Oh, love, that thou couldst see my walls today, and knewest the royal occupation, thou shouldst see a workman in it.
The gods make this a happy day to Antony.
Would thou and those thy scars before prevail to make me fight at land?
Hadst thou done so, the kings that have revolted and the soldier that has this morning left thee would have still followed thy heels.
Who's gone this morning?
Who? One ever near thee. Call for Enobarbus, he shall not hear thee. Or from Caesar's camp say, I am none of thine.
What sayest thou?
Sir, he is with Caesar.
So his chests and treasure he has not with him.
Is he gone?
Most certain.
Go, Eros. Send his treasure after. Do it. Detain no jot, I charge thee. Write to him. I will subscribe. Gentle adieus and greetings. Say that I wish he never find more cause to change a master. Oh. My fortunes are corrupted honest men. Dispatch. Enobarbus. Fare thee well, dame. Whate'er becomes of me, this is a soldier's kiss. Rebukable, unworthy, shameful check it were to stand on more mechanic compliment. I'll leave you now like a man of steel. You that will fight, follow me close. I'll bring you to it. Adieu.
Please you retire to your chamber.
Lead me. He goes forth gallantly, that he and Caesar might determine this great war in single fight. Then Antony. But now, well, on.
Go forth, Agrippa, begin the fight. Our will is Antony be took alive. Make it so known.
Caesar, I shall.
The time of universal peace is near. Prove this, a prosperous day, the three-nooked world shall bear the olive freely.
Antony has come into the field.
Go charge Agrippa. Plant those that have revolted in the van, that Antony may seem to spend his fury on himself.
Alexis did revolt. For this pains, Caesar hath hanged him. Scarus and the rest that fell away have entertainment, but no honourable trust. I have done ill, of which I do accuse myself so sorely, that I will joy no more.
Enobarbus, Antony hath after thee sent all thy treasure with his bounty overplus. The messenger came on my guard, and at thy tent is now unloading of his mules.
I give it you.
Mock not, Enobarbus. I tell you true. Your emperor continues still a Jove.
I am alone, the villain of the earth, and feel I am so most. Antony, thou mine of bounty, how wouldst thou have paid my better service when my turpitude thou dost so crown with gold? This blows my heart. If swift thought break it not, a swifter mean shall outstrike thought, but thought will do it, I feel. I fight against thee! I will go seek some ditch wherein to die. The foulest best fits my latter part of life.
We have beaten to his camp! Run before and let the Queen know of our deeds. Tomorrow, before the sun shall see us, we'll spill the blood that has today escaped. You've shown all Hectors! Enter the city. Clip your wives, your friends. Tell them your feats, whilst they, with joyful tears, wash the congealment from your wounds and kiss the honoured gasses whole.
Lord of lords, oh, infinite virtue, comest thou smiling from the world's great snare uncaught?
My nightingale! We have beat them to their beds! Behold this man. Commend unto his lips thy favouring hand. Well, kiss it, my warrior. He hath fought today, as if a god, in hate of mankind, had destroyed in such a shape.
I'll give thee, friend, an armour all of gold. It was a king's.
He has deserved it, were it carbuncled like holy Phoebus' card. Give me thy hands. Had our great palace the capacity to camp this host, we all would sup together and drink carouses to the next day's fate, which promises royal peril. Trumpeters, with brazen din, blast you the city's ear, that heaven and earth may strike their sounds together, applauding our approach.
Oh, bear me witness, knight. Be witness unto me, O thou blessed moon. When men revolted shall upon record bear hateful memory. Poor Enobarbus did before thy face repent. Oh, sovereign mistress of true melancholy, the poisonous damp of night dispunge upon me that life, a very rebel to my will, may hang no longer on me. Oh. Throw my heart against the flint and hardness of my fault, which being dried with grief, will break to powder and finish all foul thoughts. Nobler than my revolt is infamous. Forgive me in thine own particular, but let the world rank me in register a master leaver and a fugitive. Ah! Antony! Antony!
Their preparation is today by sea, yet they are not joined. Swallows have built in Cleopatra's sails their nests. The augurs say they know not. They cannot tell, look grimly and dare not speak their knowledge. Antony is valiant and dejected, and by starts his fretted fortune give him hope and fear of what he has and has not.
All is lost. This foul Egyptian hath betrayed me. My fleet hath yielded to the foe, and yonder they cast their caps up and carouse together like friends long lost. Triple-turned whore, 'tis thou hast sold me to this novice, and my heart makes only wars on thee. Bid them all fly, for when I am revenged upon my charm, I have done all. Bid them all fly, begone. O son, thy uprise shall I see no more. Fortune and Antony part here. Even here do we shake hands. Oh, thou spell of vaunt!
Why is my lord enraged against his love?
Finish! Or I shall give thee thy deserving and blemish Caesar's triumph. Let him take thee and hoist thee up to the shouting plebeians. Follow his chariot like the greatest spot of all thy sex. Most monster-like be shown to poorest diminutives to dance, and let patient Octavia plough thy visage up with her prepared nails. Ah! 'Tis well thou art gone, if it be well to live. But better 'twere thou fell'st into my fury, for one death might have prevented many. The witch shall die. To the young Roman boy she has sold me, and I fall under this plot. She dies for it.
Oh, help me, my women. Oh, he's more mad than Telamon for his shield. The boar of Thessaly was never so embossed.
To the monument. There, lock yourself, and send him word you are dead. The soul and body rive not more in parting than greatness going off.
To the monument. Mardian, go tell him I have slain myself. Say that the last I spoke was Antony, and word it prithee piteously. Hence, Mardian, and bring me how he takes my death. To the monument!
Eros. Thou yet beholdst me.
Aye, noble lord.
Sometime we see a cloud that's dragonish. A vapour, sometime like a bear or lion. A towered citadel. A pendant rock. A forked mountain or blue promontory with trees upon it that nod unto the world and mock our eyes with air. Thou hast seen these signs? They are black Vespers pageants.
Aye, my lord.
That which is now a horse, even with a thought, the rack dislimbs and makes it indistinct as water is in water.
Does, my lord.
My good knave Eros, now thy captain is even such a body. Here I am Antony, yet cannot hold this visible shape, my knave. I made these wars for Egypt and the queen, whose heart I thought I had, for she had mine, which whilst it was mine had annexed unto it 1,000,000 more, now lost. She, Eros, has packed cards with Caesar, and false played my glory unto an enemy's triumph. Nay, weep not, gentle Eros. We have left ourselves to end ourselves. Oh, thy lady! She's robbed me of my sword!
No, Antony. My mistress loved thee, and her fortunes mingled with thine entirely.
Hence, saucy eunuch, peace. She hath betrayed me, and shall die the death.
Death of one person can be paid but once, and that she has discharged. What thou wouldst do is done unto thy hand. The last she spake was Antony, most noble Antony. Then in the midst a tearing groan did break the name of Antony. It was divided between her heart and lips. She rendered life, thy name so buried in her.
Dead then.
Dead.
Unarm, Eros. The long day's task is done, and we must sleep. That thou departst hence safe, dost pay thy labour richly. Go, pluck off the 7-fold shield of Ajax. Cannot keep the battery from my heart. Oh! Cleave my sides! Heart, once be stronger than thy continent. Crack thy frail case! Apace, Eros, apace! No more a soldier. Bruised pieces go. You have been nobly born. From you, what? I will o'ertake thee, Cleopatra, and weep for my pardon. So it must be, since the torch is out. Seal them, and all is done. Eros. Come, my queen. Eros. Oh, stay for me. Where souls do couch on flowers, we'll hand in hand, and with our sprightly port make the ghosts gaze. Dido and her Aeneas shall want troops, and all the haunt be ours. Come, Eros, Eros!
Oh, my God!
Thou art sworn that when the exigent should come, which now is come indeed, when I should see behind me the inevitable prosecution of disgrace and horror, that on my command thou then wouldst kill me. Do it! The time is come. Thou strikest not me, 'tis Caesar thou defeatst. Oh, put colour in thy cheek.
The gods withhold me! Shall I do that, which all the Parthian darts, though enemy, lost aim and could not?
Eros, wouldst thou be windowed in great Rome, and see thy master thus with pleated arms, bending down his corrigible neck, his face subdued to penetrative shame?
I will not see it.
Come then, for with a wound I must be cured. Draw that, thy honest sword, which thou hast worn most useful for thy country.
Pardon me.
When I did make thee free! Swore thou not then to do this when I bade thee? Do it at once, or thy precedent services are all but accidents, unpurposed. Draw and come.
Turn from me, then, that noble countenance, wherein the worship of the whole world lies.
Lo thee.
My sword is drawn.
Then let it do at once the thing why thou hast drawn it.
My dear master, my captain and my emperor, let me say before I strike this bloody stroke, farewell.
'Tis said, man, and farewell.
Farewell, great chief. Shall I strike now?
Now, Eros.
What? Thus I do escape the sorrow of Antony's death.
Thrice nobler than myself. Thou teachest me, O valiant Eros, what I should, and thou couldst not. But I will be a bridegroom in my death and run into it as to a lover's bed. Come then. And Eros, thy master dies thy scholar. To do thus, I learned of thee.
How? Not dead.
Not dead. The god! Oh, dispatch me!
What's the noise?
I've done my work, ill friend. I'll make an end of what I have begun.
Thy death and fortune bid thy followers fly. This sword, but shown to Caesar, with this tidings shall enter us with him.
Where's Anthony?
There, Diomed, there.
Lives he? Wilt thou not answer, man?
Art thou there, Diomed? Draw thy sword and give me sufficing strokes for death.
Most absolute. My mistress Cleopatra hath sent me to thee.
When did she send thee?
Now, my lord,
Where is she?
locked in her monument. She had a prophesying fear of what had come to pass. For when she saw which never shall be found, you did suspect she had disposed with Caesar, and that your rage would not be purged, she sent you word she was dead. But fearing since how it might work, has sent me to proclaim the truth, and I am come, I dread, too late.
Too late, good Diomed. Call my guard, I prithee.
What ho! It's the Emperor's guard! The guard, what ho, come! Your lord calls!
Bear me, good friends, where Cleopatra bides. 'Tis the last service that I shall command you.
Yeah!
I've led you off. Carry me now, good friends. And have my thanks for all.
Oh, Charmian, I will never go from hence.
Be comforted, dear madam.
No, I will not. All strange and terrible events are welcome, but comforts we despise. Our sighs of sorrow, proportioned to our cause, must be as great as that which makes it. Oh no. Is he dead?
His death upon him, but not dead.
Oh, sun, burn the great sphere thou movest in. Darkling stand the varying shore of the world. Oh, Antony, Antony, Antony. Help me, Charmian, help me. Iris, let's draw him hither. Help, good friends below.
Peace. Not Caesar's valor hath o'erthrown Antony, but Antony's hath triumphed on itself.
So it should be that none but Antony should conquer Antony. But woe, 'tis so.
I'm dying, Egypt. I'm dying. Only I hear importune death awhile. Until the last of many thousand kisses, I lay upon thy lips.
I dare not, dear my lord. Pardon, I dare not, lest I be taken. But come, Antony, help me, my women. We must draw thee up. Assist, good friends.
Oh, quick, or I'm gone.
Here's sport indeed. How heavy weighs my lord? Our strength is all gone into heaviness. That makes the weight. Had I great Juno's power, the strong-winged Mercury should fetch thee up and set thee by Jove's side. Yet come a little. Wishes were ever fools. Come. And welcome. Die when thou hast lived. Quicken with kissing. Had my lips that power, thus would I wear them out.
I am dying, Egypt. Dying. Give me some wine, let me speak a little.
No, let me speak. And let me rail so high that the false hussy Fortune break her wheel, provoked by my offence.
One word, sweet queen. Of Caesar, seek your honor with your safety.
They do not go together.
Gentle, hear me. None about Caesar trust but Proculeius.
My resolution and my hands I'll trust. None about Caesar.
The miserable change. Now, at my end, lament nor sorrow at, but please your thoughts in feeding them with those, my former fortunes, wherein I lived the greatest prince of the world, the noblest, and do now not basely die, not cowardly put off my helmet to my countryman, a Roman, by a Roman, valiantly vanquished.
And now my spirit is going. I can! No more.
Noblest of men would die. Hast thou no care of me? Shall I abide in this dull world which in thy absence is no better than a sty? See, my women, the crown of the earth doth melt. My lord, oh, withered is the garland of the war. The soldier's pole is fallen. Young boys and girls are level now with men. The odds is gone. And there is nothing left remarkable beneath the visiting moon.
Quietness, lady. She's dead too. Our sovereign!
Lady!
Royal Egypt!
Madam!
Peace, peace, Iris! Oh!
No more but e'en a woman, and commanded by the self-same passion as the maid that milks and does the meanest chars. It were for me to throw my scepter at the injurious gods and tell them that this world did equal theirs till they had stolen our jewel. All's but naught. Patience is sottish, and impatience does become a dog that's mad. Then is it sin to rush into the secret house of death, ere death dare come to us. Oh, how do you women? Oh, what good cheer. Oh, how now, Charmian. My noble girls. Now, women, look. Our lamp is spent. It's out. Come, away. This case of that huge spirit now is cold. Now, women, we have no friend, but resolution and the briefest end.
Go to him, Maecenas, bid him yield. Being so frustrate, tell him he mocks the pauses that he makes.
Caesar, I shall.
Wherefore is that? And what art thou that darest appear thus to us?
I am called Vintidius. Mark Antony I served and wore my life to spend upon his haters. Ah! If thou please to take me to thee, as I was to him, I'll be to Caesar. If thou pleasest not, I yield thee up my life.
What is't thou sayest?
I say, oh, Caesar, Antony is dead.
The breaking of so great a thing should make a greater crack.
He is dead, Caesar. This is his sword. I robbed his wound of it. Behold it stained with his most noble blood.
Oh, Antony, I have followed thee to this, but we do Lance. Diseases in our bodies, I must perforce have shown to thee such a declining day, or look on thine. We could not stall together in the whole world, but yet let me lament. With tears as sovereign as the blood of hearts, that thou, my brother, my competitor, in top of all design, my mate in empire, friend and companion in the front of war, the arm of mine own body, and the heart, where mine his thoughts did kindle, that our stars, unreconciliable, should so divide our equalness to this. Hear me, good friend, but I will tell you at some meeter season. Whence are you?
The queen, my mistress, confined in her monument of thy intense desires instruction, that she preparedly may frame herself to the way she's forced to.
Bid her have good heart. She soon shall know of us by some of ours how honourable and how kindly we determine for her, for Caesar cannot live to be ungentle.
May fortune pursue thee.
Come hither, Proculeius. Go and say, we purpose her no shame. Give her what comforts the quality of her passion shall require, lest in her greatness by some mortal stroke she do defeat us, for her life in Rome would be eternal in our triumph. Go. And with your speediest, bring us what she says, and how you find of her.
Caesar, I shall.
Go with me to my tent, where you shall see how hardly I was drawn into this war. How calm and gentle I proceeded still in all my writings. Go with me and see what I can show in this.
Caesar sends greeting to the Queen of Egypt, and bids thee study on what fair demands thou meanst to have him grant thee.
What's thy name?
My name is Proculeius.
Antony did tell me of you, bade me trust you. But I do not greatly care to be deceived, that have no use for trusting. If your master would have a queen his beggar, you must tell him that majesty, to keep decorum, must no less beg than a kingdom. If he please to give me conquered Egypt for my son, he gives me so much of mine own as I will kneel to him with thanks.
Be of good cheer. You've fallen into a princely hand, fear nothing. Make your full reference freely to my lord, who is so full of grace that it flows over on all that need. Let me report to him your sweet dependency, and you shall find a conqueror that will pray in aid for kindness, where he for grace is kneeled to.
Pray you tell him, I am his fortune's vassal, and I give him the greatness he has got. I hourly learn a doctrine of obedience, and would gladly look him in the face.
This I'll report, dear lady. Have comfort, for I know your plight is pitied of him that caused it. Guard it till Caesar come.
Royal Queen! Cleopatra, the taken Queen!
Quick, good hands!
Hold! Worthy lady, hold! Do not yourself such wrong who are in this relieve, but not betray.
Word of death too, that rids our dogs of languish.
Cleopatra, Do not abuse my master's bounty by the undoing of yourself. Let the world see his nobleness well acted, which your death will never let come forth.
Where art thou, death? Come, and take a queen worth many babes and beggars.
Temperance,
Sir,
lady!
I will eat no meat. I'll not drink, sir. If idle talk will once be necessary, I'll not sleep neither. This mortal house I'll ruin. Do Caesar what he can. Know, sir, that I will not wait pinioned at your master's court, nor once be chastised with the sober eye of dull Octavia. Shall they hoist me up and show me to the shouting varletry of censuring Rome? Rather, a ditch in Egypt be gentle grave unto me. Rather, on Nilus mud lay me, stark, naked, and let the waterflies blow me into abhorring. Rather, make my country's high pyramides my gibbet, and hang me up in chains.
You do extend these thoughts of horror further than you shall find cause in Caesar.
Herculeus! What thou hast done, thy master Caesar knows, and he hath sent for thee. For the queen, I'll take her to my guard.
Be gentle to her. To Caesar I will speak what you shall please if you'll employ me to him.
Say I would die.
Most noble Empress, you've heard of me?
I cannot tell.
Assuredly you know me.
No matter, sir, what I have heard or known. You laugh when boys and women tell their dreams. It's not your trick.
I understand not,
I
madam.
dreamt there was an emperor, Antony. Oh, such another sleep, that I might see but such another man.
If it might please
His
you.
face was as the heavens, and therein stuck a sun and moon, which kept their course and lighted the little the earth.
Most
His
sovereign.
legs bestrid the ocean. His reared arm crested the waves. His voice was propagated as all the tuned spheres, and that to friends. But when he meant to quail and shake the orb, he was as rattling thunder. For his bounty there was no winter in't, and autumn 'twas which grew the more by reaping. His delights were dolphin-like. They showed his back above the element they lived in. In his livery walked crowns and crownets. Realms and islands were as plates dropped from his pocket.
Cleopatra.
Think you there was, or might be, such a man as this I dreamed of?
Gentle madam, no.
You lie. Up to the hearing of the gods. But if there be, or ever were, one such, it's past the size of dreaming. Nature wants stuff to vie strange forms with fancy, but to imagine an Antony is nature's peace gainst fancy, condemning shadows quite.
Hear me, good madam, your loss is as yourself great, and you bear it as answering to the weight. Would I might never o'ertake pursued success, but I do feel, by the rebound of yours, a grief that smites my very heart at root.
I thank you, sir. Know you what Caesar means to do with me?
I'm loath
Nay,
to
pray
tou-
you, sir.
Though he be
He'll
honourable...
lead me then in triumph.
Madam, he will, I know it.
Which is the Queen of Egypt?
'Tis the Emperor, madam.
Arise, you shall not kneel. I pray you rise. Rise, Egypt.
Sir, the gods would have it thus. My master and my lord, I must obey.
Cleopatra, no. We will extenuate rather than enforce. If you apply yourself to our intents, which toward you are most gentle, you shall find a benefit in this change. But if you seek to lay on me a cruelty by taking Antony's course, you shall bereave yourself of my good purposes, and put your children to that destruction which I'll guard them from, if thereon you rely. I'll take my leave.
And may, through all the world, 'tis yours. And we, your scutcheons and your signs of conquest, shall hang in what place you please.
Cleopatra, make not your thoughts your prisons. No, dear queen. For we so intend to dispose of you as yourself shall give us counsel, feed and sleep. Our care and pity is so much on you that we remain your friend. And so would you.
My master and my lord.
Not so.
He words me, girls. He words me, that I might not be noble to myself. But hark thee, Charmian.
Finish, good lady. The bright day is done, and we are for the dark.
Hie thee again, good Charmian. I have spoke already, and it is prepared. Go, put it to the haste.
Madam, I will.
Caesar through Syria intends his journey. Within 3 days, you with your children will he send before. Make your best use of this.
Agrippa, I shall remain your debtor.
I, your servant. Adieu, good queen. I must attend on Caesar.
Farewell, and thanks. Now, Iris, what thinkst thou, huh? Thou, an Egyptian puppet, shall be shown in Rome as well as I.
The gods forbid!
Nay, that's most certain, Iris. Saucy lictors will catch at us like strumpets, and scold rhymers ballad us out of tune. The quick comedians extemporally will stage us and present our Alexandrian revels. Antony shall be brought drunken forth, and I will see some squeaking Cleopatra buoy my greatness in the posture of a whore.
I'll never see it, for I am sure my nails are stronger than mine eyes.
Why, that's the way to fool their preparation and to conquer their most absurd intents. Now, Charmian, show me my women like a queen. Go fetch my best attires. I am again for Sidonus to meet Mark Antony. Sarah Iris, go. Now, noble Charmian, will dispatch indeed. And when thou hast done this char, I'll give thee leave to play till doomsday. Bring our crown and all. Wherefore's this noise?
Here is a rural fellow who will not be denied your highness' presence. He brings you figs.
Let him come in. What poor an instrument may do a noble deed. He brings me liberty. My resolution's placed, and I have nothing of woman in me. Now, from head to foot, I am marble constant. Now, the fleeting moon, no planet is of mine. Hast thou the pretty worm of Nilus there, that kills and pains not?
Truly I have him, but I would not be the party that should desire you to touch him, for his biting is immortal. Those that do die of it do seldom or never recover.
Rememberest thou any that have died on't?
Very many. Men and women too. I heard of one no longer than yesterday, a very honest woman, but something given to a lie, as a woman should not do, but in the way of honesty. How she died of the biting of it, what pain she felt. Truly, she makes a very good report of the worm. But this is most valuable. The worm's an odd worm.
Well, get thee hence. Farewell.
I wish you all joy of the worm.
Farewell.
Very good. Give it nothing, I pray you, for it's not worth the feeding.
Will it eat me?
You must not think I am so simple, but I know that the devil himself will not eat a woman. I know that a woman is a dish for the gods, if the devil dress her not. But truly, these same whoreson devils do the gods great harm in their women. For every 10 that they make, the devils mar 5.
Well, get thee gone. Farewell.
Yea, forsooth. I wish you joy of the worm.
Give me my robe. Put on my crown. I have immortal longings in me. Now no more the juice of Egypt's grape shall moist this lip. Yea, Gadaris, quick! Methinks I hear Anthony call. I see him rouse himself to praise my noble act. I hear him mock the luck of Caesar, which the gods give men to excuse their after wrath. Husband, I come. Now to that name, my courage prove my title. I am fire and air. My other elements I give to baser life. So have you done? Come then, and taste the last warmth of my lips. Farewell, kind Charmian. Iris? Long farewell. Have I the aspic in my lips dost fall?
Dissolve, thick cloud and rain, that I may say the gods themselves do weep.
Oh, this proves me base. If she first meet the curled Antony, he'll make demand of her and spend that kiss which is my heaven to have. Come. Thou mortal wretch, with thy sharp teeth, this knot intrinsicate of life, at once untie. Poor venomous fool, be angry and dispatch.
O Eastern Star.
Peace, peace. Dost thou not see my baby at my breast, that sucks the nurse to sleep?
Oh, break,
As
break.
sweet as balm, as soft as air, as gentle as Antony. Nay, I will take thee too. What? Should I stay?
In this vile world, so fare thee well. Now, boast thee, death. In thy possession lies, alas, unparalleled. Downy windows close, and golden Phoebus never be beheld of eyes again so royal. Your crown's awry. I'll mend it, and then play. Speak softly, wake her not. Too slow a messenger.
What work is here, Charmian? Is this well done?
It is well done, and fitting for a princess, descended of so many royal kings. Ah, soldier.
Caesar, thy thoughts touch their effects in this. Thyself art coming to see perform the dreaded act which thou so soughtst to hinder. Sir, you are too sure an augurer that you did fear is done.
Bravest at the last. She levelled at our purposes and being royal, took her own way. The manner of their deaths?
Oh, Caesar, this Charmian lived, but now she stood and spake. I found her trimming up the diadem on her dead mistress. Trembling she stood, and on the sudden dropped.
She looks like sleep, as she would catch another Antony in her strong toil of grace. A pair so famous, high events as these strike those that make them, and their story is no less in pity than his glory which brought them to be lamented. Our army shall in solemn show attend this funeral, and then to Rome. Come, Agrippa, see high order in this great solemnity.